We can both make fun of distance. Keep it on foreign control. The lucky fact of your existence.
Hoy, en el día después. Bienvenidos chicos a un video aterrador, a.k.a. The Striker PIQUE.
Oh yes! People keep telling me they know.
It's currently midnight after Halloween, and the Vafanculo grandma might be behind this wall somewhere, putting her ear up to it, waiting for me to be loud so that she can report me to the apartment police. But we're gonna have to be a little bit quieter than usual. We're gonna have to be a little bit more ruhe in today's episode. And what's happening, boys? And welcome to the Ultimate Scream 90 rated Gerard Piqué, aka Piquant, one of the more historic figures on the channel throughout history. If you guys remember in FIFA 15 and 16, I documented some stuff that happened between him and I in real life. You know, dating a whatever, like what. They used to call me Mr. Steal Your Girl when I lived in Barcelona. Not a lot of people know this, dude, but I lived in Barcelona, and that's how the whole tapas thing started. You know, I love tapas, and, you know, some people don't know this, but what tapas are, they're little snacks that they used to put on top of the drinks. So, like, tapas are, like, little bite-sized, you know what I mean? Like, tapas isn't, like, you can have tapas as a meal. But tonight, it is all about Ultimate Scream Gerard Piqué. I think, and I'm not sure if I remember saying this, but about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I said something along the lines of if Piqué had some pace on him, he would be absolutely insane. And then, lo and behold, on Halloween, we get ourselves that Ultimate Scream Chong, which I think was really, really good value. That would have been yesterday's video. And today's first video, this is going to be a double upload day, we are doing the 90 rated Gerard Piqué, who turns into an absolute madman. Don't even need to put a chem style on him, to be honest with you. The base one works very, very well, but the big question with this card is nothing to do with the price, because 100k is very, very fair for a 90 rated. I mean, think it's a few marks off of what his team of the season would be, probably be a 92, 93 rated team of the season card. But he's just a few marks off of being just an absolutely ridiculous card. This 90 rated card looks ridiculous. So the main question here is obviously something you guys can see on the screen, and it's the one thing that everyone's really concerned about. I saw Skills tweet about it. I saw Air Japes tweet about it. A bunch of other people before investing the 100,000 coins would like to know if this card, you know, can do it and play with a high medium work rate. You know, it's a scary set of work rates to have in terms of attacking, defensive. For the purposes of this episode, we're going to play one match of him as a center back, and then another match we're going to throw the sniper chem style on him and play him up at top at striker, as we do every year when a special PK card comes out. But that's going to be the thing that we're going to see, is a high medium work rate going to get in the way of him having success as a true center back. And I think I also am going to unlock him on the RTG. We'll talk about that later in the epi. But let's dive right into the stats. 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. I feel like Piqué should have at least 3-star skill moves. If you know anything about him, he was, you know, he played futsal, so he's a really, really good futsal player. And I think he probably deserves 3-star weak foot over. He deserves 3-star skill moves over the 3-star weak foot. But at the very least, I feel like Piqué does deserve himself a 3-star skill moves. And trust me, it's tough for me to say that. There's nothing worse for me than actually giving Gerard Piqué a compliment. So we look at the pace stats. 61, that's going to be jacked off up to 70 something with the shadow chem style. He goes up to 91 sprint speed with the shadow chem style. Obviously the shooting stats aren't incredible, but they're actually pretty decent for a center back. And then we go over looking at the dribbling stats. Agility, I'm not concerned with whatsoever. 66 is fine. Balance, it's going to be interesting to see, but for me, the 98 reactions, the 95 ball control, and the 99 composure are nuts. I mean, those were the main stats that were boosted. And then the defending stats, everything basically goes into the 95 plus category with the shadow chem style. The only thing that doesn't go as high is heading accuracy, which goes up to 91, which is fine. 71 stamina, I think that's okay. That's not a deal breaker for me. And then 89 strength. So the defending and physical stats, the coupling of those two stats together, really are probably going to be what sets this card apart. Now we're going to go in game. We're going to find out if he can actually get it done. We're going to use a shadow chem style in match number 1. Then when we switch him to striker, we are going to play him. We're going to use the sniper chem style. We are going to get right into the game and see if this 90 rated Gerard Piqué, if the high medium work rate, that's the main thing we're going to keep an eye on. We're going to see if that gets in the way of him moving forward more as a midfielder, like attacking player. Match number 1. Vamos. Like tapas are like little bite size, you know what I mean? Like tapas isn't like you can have tapas as a meal. Yeah, he's backtracking. Okay, yeah, he's going back to defense. Hey, you want to know what? So far, no complaints whatsoever. Really? Alisson Playa. That's what he's... Okay. All right. So we're going to have to step our game up big time. PK. Nice little interception. 9 interceptions. And look, he's tracking back too. We just called him on a manual run. There we go. That's this dude. Did the patch change something about heading? I swear the pitch notes that came out last night detailed everything about shooting and how the new long shot and finishing stats gonna work. But that's 2 times. In yesterday's Tommy Chong epi, you would have noticed that I scored a header, and we just scored a header there as well. Let's freaking go, dude. Ah, that was tough. Of course it happens in the 45th minute, too. The first promising sign of this Ultimate Scream PK, and I think it's the thing that people are probably the most curious about is, does he go forward with that attacking with that attacking work rate? And he does not. He stays back, and even when we bring him forward, he makes a concerted effort to get back really, really quickly. And obviously, he can do that with the 91 sprint speed that he has with the Shadow Chem style of fix. So that should alleviate some people's concerns with doing the Gerard PK SBC for that reason. And outside of that, I don't really know what else the negative would be. PK with the interception. Peak hunt. Gabriel Jesus putting the skill moves on. Tank. Come on, Jonathan. Body feint, and then that's it. It's going to be game. Well, is he rage quitting? PK. Let's go, bro. That inspires a lot of confidence in me. And he's also a dude. He's also a freaking giant, man. He's huge.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
Oh, that's the finishing though. Bro, PK almost, I'm telling you, man, his ball control is absolutely, his ball control is unreal. PK was probably one of the strongest players on the pitch. Legitimately is one of the strongest players on the pitch. He comes back and defends when you... he comes back on defense. He doesn't get forward unless you instruct him to do so. And let's see, what did he do? 2 out of 4 tackles won, 5 out of 9 tackles won for Samuel and Titi. Match number 1, I would definitely have to give positive reviews for him as a center back. Again, the main thing, he never came out of position and he was dominant when it came to interceptions. How did I forget to compare him to his 88 rated card? This is not a small upgrade by any means. This is a 125 total in-game stat upgrade on his card. That is a decent set of upgrades right there, my dudes. It's not 50, it's not 70, it's not 90. 125 total in-game stat upgrade, boys. With the Sniper Chem style, he goes up to 82 finishing and has 76 composure and some really, really ridiculous dribbling stats. 52 long shots, Jesus. Bernard. There we go. Cross OP, and of all players, Fernandinho. Bruh. What even is that for a finish?
What is that?
I don't know, Chef!
It's not good enough! Get out!
Messi, gol! PIQUE!
Gerard Piqué. Come on, boys. Hug it out. Gerard Piqué showing off a little bit of that agility and a beautiful little pass there. That's showing off his 85 short passing.
Messi, yes, goal! Piqué! Csak kiszenvedték a spanyolok.
I'll tell you why I feel like I deserve that goal. I deserve that goal because I body fainted past Virgil van Dijk with 90 ultimate scream Piqué. I've not seen that. I haven't seen that this year. Leave it to a Piqué at striker episode for something like that to happen. What the? Let's freaking go, boys. 4-2. Gerard, dude, hey, the last two goals don't happen without Gerard Piqué. Here's what I'm going as Halloween. This is my own Wilson impression. And honestly, I didn't even know he was a dog. 4 shots on target, 4 goals. Bro, Halloween, man. We gotta play more FIFA on Halloween, dude. My girl, my girl. Alright, maybe we need Piqué in defense. Let's go, Gerard Piqué. With the 82 finishing, he's not going to miss that 5-3. And we are well on our way to the Hattie. It's the only time I can ever compliment Piqué. In real life, absolutely hate the guy. Great player. Great, really, really good player. I have a lot of respect for him as an actual talent. But like I said, going back to that time I spent in Barcelona, came in and he stole my girl. He was I was Mr. Steal Your Girl. And then he came in and then he was Senor Steal Your Girl. I'm not saying use him as a striker, but what I am saying is if you're desperate, he's kind of fun to use.
I could say something. Oh my God! I could say something.
The fourth official has indicated
Come on, boys, the Piqué hat trick. Bro, you can't even script this stuff. You can't script this stuff. The 90th minute winner, and that's what it takes for Piqué to get the Hattie. And there you have it, boys. Match number 2. Match number 1, a resounding success as a center back. The high attacking work rate was not an issue whatsoever. He came back and defended, and even when we took him out of position, like I said at the end of that first match, he came back intentionally and made sure to stay back. So it took 7 attempts to get himself the Hattie, and fared very, very nicely as a striker, I might add. So match number 2 just had a little bit of fun with him. All right, boys, so per usual, I am going to give him an Infinity Gauntlet score, and as we open up the packs from the SBC, I am going to break down the value. Now, it's not often I give high marks in terms of value because it's not often we get incredible value SBCs, but this one, I am going to have to say a 4.5 out of 5 in terms of value. You get some really, really good packs back to a combo. Hey, we get ourselves an inform in the Premium Gold Players Pack. Let's go, boys. Toko Akambi. I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. 100,000 coins on the Xbox for a 90 rated Gerard Piqué. As an SBC, obviously you can't trade him on, but most of us are probably going to be able to get him done for a good, very, very good value, given how many weeks we've had of untradables and stuff like that. And then even if you're fairly liquid, I would say 100,000 coins is a very, very fair asking price, especially for a 90 rated Gerard Piqué. Now, in terms of on-the-pitch performance, I'm going to have to give him a solid 4 out of 5. This is going to be a border walkout, boys. We get ourselves a Champions League blue. It's going to be Mandzukic, isn't it? No, Versalco. Versalco? Did he go back to... Yeah, it is Versalco. Okay, so he's back from Inter. I'm going to be very critical with these wave views. I don't want to be giving away 4.5s and 5s perfect ratings too liberally. But I will say this, though. The stamina, if his stamina was like 75 or 76, I would probably give him a 4.5, and that's the only reason he's not getting the 4.5 is because of the stamina. It is a little bit low. Would have preferred to see him get something like 75 plus stamina. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did and it helped you out in some way, shape, or form, figure out if you want to get this Piqué or not get him, drop a like on the video. Hit me on Twitter if you play him at striker. Hit me with some videos if you score some bangers with him like we did. Scored a Hattie in the second match, which was pretty freaking, which was really, really fun to do. But like I said, boys, if it has helped you, drop a mad lad like on the video. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. I will catch you guys for another upload tomorrow. Till next time, my bros. Tschüss. Later. Ade.